What is up, my sweet and spicy, sexy ass people? Today, we are back with another tier list. Those more observant of you will realize I don't have a face cam right now. My webcam actually died on me yesterday. I got a new one coming in, but because it's not coming in until Tuesday, content for this week will be a little different from what we're used to, right? So this week, we'll still have the Monday tier list, right? We got one right here. But I had kind of an idea that blossomed from my Friday video, which was my Batman reaction to my Batman the Animated Series, because I tragically can't do reactions without a webcam, right? That's just a fact of life. There's no way to get around that. But then I realized over on Steam, shout out Steam, if y'all don't have it downloaded, go download it. It's got like the best deals on games. I realized that they were selling the entire Batman Arkham collection. I don't just mean Asylum, I don't just mean City, I don't just mean Knights, I'm talking about Origins as well. You can get all 4 of them games for like $10, maybe $11. So then I thought, I mean, I fucking love Batman. I want to be able to put up content this week, even though I don't have like the normal reaction content I want to be able to put up. So I guess Wednesday and Friday, y'all are going to be seeing parts 1 and 2 of Batman Arkham Asylum, which I'm super hyped for. I have a deep love for those games. I played, the only one I've ever played is Arkham City, but Arkham City was like to date maybe my favorite game I've ever played, because I genuinely felt like Batman, and to my understanding, Asylum, Knights, and Origins work very much the same way. These won't be permanent mainstays of the channel, I don't think. I think these will be like break glass in case of emergency type series, right? So yeah, you'll get them every so often when I have a technical issue and I'm not able to upload like a reaction, right? But because I was uploading more Batman content in the back half of this week, I thought, hey, why don't I do a tier list of characters Batman could beat in a fight, or rather who could beat Batman in a fight, specifically from Shonen, because I am, again, a deep lover of Shonen manga, right? If y'all have seen any of my other previous tier lists, that is more than evident. And then I got to thinking, well, let's figure it out. Let's figure it out. So I have a 3 pages pulled up, one of Batman durability feats, one of strength feats, and one of speed/reaction feats, right? And we're going to be using those to kind of determine how Batman matches up against this here list. Spoilers. Some of these guys, like, listen, I love Batman. I understand that with enough prep time, Batman could wash anybody. Fight me in the comments if you disagree. But we're going to assume he has like a certain amount, like right here, about even needs prep time. This is going to be more for like fights that are kind of close, or fights that he could realistically win with some training. We'll get more into that as we move on in the tier list. But without further ado, let's go ahead and start off. So, right here, we're starting off with Asta. Now, Asta, for y'all who don't know, lead of Black Clover, finally remember the name of the manga/anime, right? Asta is like Naruto. We're actually going to move all 3 of these guys right here, because they're kind of the same dude, right? Asta's a lot like Naruto, in that he trains hard, he works hard, and he gets to the level he's currently at due to that training, right? The key difference, though, from Boruto, Naruto to Asta, is that Asta is born with an ability known as anti-magic, which is kind of what enables him to be such a powerhouse in this in the world dominated by like magic users, right? And it's not something you can train for, it's not something you can work at, it's something you have to be given like via birthright almost, right? We're still not, at least to my understanding, we're still not sure how Asta got anti-magic, but we know he has it, right? And we've seen Asta do some some pretty insane shit, right? So speed looks like faster than light, sure. Outpacing Mera Ilianona, the fire chick, the hot fire lady who's very aggressive, who I kind of like. Outpacing her, who's at least 12 times faster than light. I don't know where this guy's getting his math, but we'll go ahead and believe it, because I'm not going to take this hella serious. Listen, I love Batman. Even if Batman could learn magic, there's no telling what level his magic would be. And I hate to be this guy. I hate to start off with such an incredible L for Batman. But I think Asta bodies Batman. I think he bodies Batman like every day of the week, right? Now here's the more interesting fight in my opinion. Right now, we're gonna talk about these two at the same time, Boruto and Naruto, right? So here's the thing about Batman. Batman is inarguably, I think, the smartest motherfucker in like the universe for DC Comics. Maybe not the universe, probably the world. There's an argument to be made that like maybe Lex Luthor, maybe some like guy who's not as popular as Batman. Sorry, hardcore comic fans, I don't know everyone tragically. But to my understanding, Batman's like the single smartest motherfucker in the entirety of like, you know, the world, right? So it depends on how we're looking at this. Are we going by death battle rules, where these two just kind of randomly show up in his world and he has to fight them? Because if that's the case, they both body Batman, right? They do. That's just straight up facts. But we're not death battle here. And in my mind, all of these characters exist in the same very, very large universe, right? So to my understanding, I don't think, if these guys are existing in the same world, I don't think there's a world where Batman doesn't know about these two, right? Or rather, this world, right? Which then also goes to show that, as I stated in Naruto, every ninja has, I think, both ki and what's the other thing you need for chakra? There's two elements to chakra, and every individual is born with it, right? So every individual could theoretically cast jutsu. Batman is a master of every martial arts. I don't mean all. I don't mean most of. I guess I do mean all. I don't mean most of. I don't mean the vast majority of. I don't mean like all of them except a few. I mean every single martial arts in the DC universe, to my understanding, Batman has mastered, right? So if there's a martial arts out there similar to ninjutsu, and for the sake of this, we're gonna define ninjutsu as a martial art because of like the characteristics of ki and whatnot within using chakra, right? If there's a style of martial arts that exists out there in the universe that is so ungodly powerful, I don't believe for a second Batman would not master it, right? So if we're going at it from that perspective, like the perspective that Batman is aware of ninjutsu and could theoretically learn how to use it, I think it's, oh man, but Naruto do got the tailed beast. And with Batman, I mean, I would have to assume if Batman knows about ninjutsu, he knows about the guy who saved the world a bajillion times over. Would he have a plan for the tailed beast though? Oh, this is getting so weird. What a crazy hypothetical. We're gonna keep it simple. I think if Batman can learn ninjutsu, I think Naruto struggles, but just barely manages to take it, right? Reason I'm saying is because Naruto's just nine-tailed form is so above and beyond what even the average, like, Jonin or Kage level ninja can do, right? Like, it is beyond insanity how much stronger Naruto is than the other Kage that he, like, serves with, right? So I'm gonna say Naruto struggles but takes it. I'm gonna say Boruto, I'm not gonna front, if Batman can learn ninjutsu, bro, I think Boruto gets bodied. Boruto's a fucking G, he's a fucking genius, he ain't beating Batman. He's getting fucking washed by Batman. Now that having been said, he does have his karma, but to my understanding, he's trying to control his karma and actively not use it. If he uses his karma, I think he also struggles but takes it. We're going to assume he doesn't because we're going to keep these characters like in line with their own, you know, characteristics. So I think he gets bat-bodied. Which I hope you like. I hope y'all like these tiers. Bat bodies Batman, struggles but takes it, about even needs prep time, gets bat bodied, and then of course the always and forever don't know, but Batman can probably win because that's just my fucking guy. That's just my fucking goat. Next up, Deku Izuku Midoriya. I am not gonna lie to y'all. The humans in this manga just kind of seem like humans, right? Like all their physical strength and whatnot, unless they have a quirk that amps it, is just at like human level. And if that's the case, right, and all they have is superpowers, y'all think Batman doesn't know how to beat people with superpowers? You think he doesn't know how to beat people with 10 superpowers, bro? Come on now. Come on, what's wrong with y'all? There's no basis for this outside of the fact that Batman has dealt with so many fucking superpowered individuals. They get bat-bodied. They do. They just do. They just get fucked up. Don't get me wrong, I love Deku. I kind of love Deku. I love him sometimes, hate him sometimes. I don't think there's a world where Batman doesn't kick his sorry ass, right? Even if he's a quirkless motherfucker. Hell, if he's quirkless, he can cut off some of Deku's hair and eat it. And then he gets all for one. Excuse me, one for all. One for all. There it is. So yeah, that's an easy wash. Next up, Edward Elric, a genius level alchemist. Phenomenal man. And I think, no, actually, even if Batman doesn't have alchemy, like even if it's death battle rules, I think Batman wins every day. If it's not death battle rules, I think Batman just uses his own bat alchemy and fucks up Ed to like no end, right? I think Ed's just done for. Because again, the people in this universe have basically human physical attributes to my understanding, save for like a select few who are kind of like at the tip-top shape of humans. But Batman is like borderline superhuman / sometimes superhuman in a lot of the comics you read, and a lot of the shows he's in. So I think Batman washes Ed no problem every day of the week. Next up, Eren Yeager. So here's the thing. I don't know how many superpowered individuals Batman fights. Or not superpowered, excuse me. Giant ass individuals Batman fights, right? Because I know Eren has the Titan shit, and I know he's got that like that one weird power where like he can exist in all universes at once. And if we're going by that logic, like he exists in a universe where Batman beats him, but he sees how Batman beats him, and then he stops Batman from beating him, right? And if that's what we're going with, I think Batman maybe. Actually, I don't know. Does Eren bat body him? I kind of think he struggles but takes it. Because here's the thing, Batman is very good at coming up with like maybe 2, maybe even 4 plans to beat someone. But if there's a motherfucker out here, even if he's aware that the motherfucker has like the ability to exist in every other universe, if there's a motherfucker out there who can figure out every single plan he's gonna come up with and figure out a way to stop each one, I don't know how Batman wins. I straight up don't. I think it'd be a struggle, because I think Batman is strong as fuck and can probably. If he's like a basic ass Titan, I think low-key I kind of think Batman would win. It'd be kind of a difficult battle, but I think Batman would probably beat the shit out of it. But if it's Eren Yeager specifically, I think he struggles but takes it. Again, I don't know the ins and outs of Eren's powers. Maybe that's not how it works. Could be wrong. But for now, we'll put Eren in struggles but takes it. Giorno Giovanna. Alright, so there's three aspects I want to tackle this fight from. The first aspect is the easiest to get out of the way. If he has Gold Experience Requiem, it's an easy bat body. I don't think there's anybody who bodies Batman harder than Giorno if he has Gold Experience Requiem, right? Let's just get that out of the way. He's goated, he's broken, he's got the sauce, right? So now let's talk about just standard Gold Experience, right? Turning inorganic things to organic, right? So I think this would seriously depend on how fast Giorno is. You can see ghosts and souls amongst other supernatural forces that are normally otherwise invisible. I didn't know that. Cool. He has aura, bro. I believe that. Speed faster than Olympic 100-meter sprinters. So is Batman. Over 501 kg for lifting strength. Street level attacks carry the force of over thousands of joules. Batman is straight up stronger than this. Durability, at least street level. Batman is so much stronger than that. Okay. So if we're talking Gold Experience Requiem, let's keep it a stack. He's up here. But I want it on the record that if we're just talking about Gold Experience, he gets bat-bodied every day of the week, no question in my mind. Does he get bat-bodied harder than Ed? I kind of think so. Well, maybe not, because Ed is very smart. He's able to come up with a lot of tricks. But so is Giorno though. And Giorno can like turn batarangs and shit that are thrown at him into like inorganic matter that then return to Batman, and as they're returning he can probably just undo them to like throw the batarangs back. But Batman's also taken like bullets and like stopped, like they move slow motion to him, right? So we're talking about base Gold Experience. I think he gets bat-bodied. And if Batman has the ability to get a stand, which I think would be kind of unfair, but hypothetically, if he could, I mean, he gets Dougied on, bro. He gets straight Dougied on. I don't think there's a world where he doesn't get Dougied on. But we are putting them at their peak. And at their peak, he has Gold Experience Requiem. So at the top of Bat-Body's Batman, he will stay. Goku. Alright, so here's the thing. By the transitive property, every time Goku and Superman have fought in death battle, Goku has lost. Every time Superman and Batman have fought, in DC Extended Universe movies, Batman has bodied Superman because he has kryptonite. So by the transitive property, Batman should be able to beat Goku. However, Goku doesn't have an obvious physical weakness the way Superman does, right? He doesn't have a literal kryptonite. The only weakness Goku really has is his innocence and his love of fighting, which Batman could theoretically exploit, don't get me wrong. Like, if Goku sees Batman, right, and he sees this guy knows like 1,000,010 martial arts, he's gonna want to stay fighting him for a while to like kind of pick up on some of the martial arts, right? Don't get me wrong. But I also think the second Goku goes, I mean, hell, if we're talking about like Super Goku, like Goku in Dragon Ball Super, if we're even talking about that, I think base mode's enough to beat the shit out of Batman. Love Batman. I don't think he's beating Goku. If he even goes Super Saiyan, he destroys him. If he goes Super Saiyan, if he goes Ultra Instinct, bro, Ultra Instinct, no, he hard bodies. He bodies him harder than Austin does. All right, let's talk about Gon for a second. Oh man, so this one's gonna be a little tougher because again, I want to take it from two aspects, right? The aspect where he knows Nen, Batman does, and the aspect where he doesn't know Nen. So if he doesn't know Nen, I think it might be here, because Gon is very fast, Gon is very strong, and he's a Nen prodigy, right? He's a genius. And if it's like a life and death battle where Gon wants to like risk his entire future, I even think Gon wins, right? I'm not gonna front. That Oko on Pito Gon, I think could body Batman, especially if he doesn't see it coming. However, as we established regarding Naruto, regarding alchemy, regarding ninjutsu and alchemy, we're assuming these all take place in the same universe, though not necessarily on the same planet, regardless of what their planet is called. And if that is the case, there's never a world where Batman doesn't know about Nen. And if Batman knows about Nen, I don't know what his fucking Nen technique would be. It'd probably be some insane shit, but I don't think there's a world where Gon is not getting washed, right? I don't ever believe there's a world where Gon doesn't get his cheeks clapped if Batman knows Nen. That's just my 2 cents. Again, if Batman doesn't know Nen, there's the chance, there's an outside shot Gon could be like right here where like Batman would either need prep time to figure out a counter to Nen or would just be an about even fight. But I think if Batman knows Nen, there's never a world where it's here. And I think even if Batman doesn't know Nen, it could still very well be here. Maybe not though, because we've seen Gon do some kind of insane shit, but we'll put him pretty safely here. I actually kind of think Deku gets bodied second to least hard, because he does have 10 superpowers, like motherfucker stacked. Ichigo Kurosaki, one of my goats. I love this man. I love this man so much. Do I love him more than Batman? No. Am I going to be fair and objective in this fight, as much as I would like to not be? Yes. Yes, I am. And from an objective standpoint, even if Soul Reapers exist in the world, how would Batman know about them? Because it's shown multiple times, while Batman can suss out ghosts out of possessed humans, I don't think it's ever confirmed that he can see them. More importantly, he couldn't ever become a Soul Reaper by virtue of the fact that Ichigo only became a Soul Reaper due to A, his Soul Reaper blood, and B, the fact that he was a substitute Soul Reaper for Rukia, right? So we're going to, this is going to work the same way Death Battle rules work, because I can't think of a logical way that Batman could ever even understand that Soul Reapers are a thing. And if that's the case, even if that's not the case, I'm not going to lie to y'all. Ichigo moves like a bajillion times faster than Light, I think. He's absurdly strong, he's crazy powerful, and he's got a big-ass sword, bro. Man bodies. Man bat bodies the Batman. I love the Batman, but I'm going to be realistic. I don't think Batman's touching a hair on Ichigo's head. That's about all I have to say here. Next up, Inuyasha. This is the guy I know maybe the least about on this list. That's actually not true. There's a couple of other characters that I don't know a ton about. But don't know. But Batman can probably kick his ass. Probably. Don't know for sure. Probably. Next up, Yuji Itadori. So the thing about Yuji is that I still don't really understand what his domain expansion does. But if Yuji can learn curse techniques, y'all are fucking high as hell and dumb as fuck if you think Batman can't either. And let me tell y'all something. They say Sotoro Gaju, They say Gojo Satoru is like the strongest motherfucker in like curse technique history. Nah, dog. Not even close. Not if the Batman's learning that shit. I tell you what, the Batman would fuck up Gojo. That's my hot take for this entire video. If Batman can use curse techniques, never will Batman doesn't beat the shit out of Gojo. Feel free to argue that in the comments. So even if he can learn curse techniques, I think Yuji gets bat-bodied. But again, we're assuming he can. I think he gets bat-bodied harder than any of these motherfuckers here, right? I think it's a complete wash. And again, I don't know what Yuji's domain expansion does, but to my understanding, it kind of becomes talk no jutsu that then explodes the guy. I don't remember. I don't really know. I'm very confused about it still. I'll figure it out later, I guess. Part 8 JoJo. Don't know. If Batman gets stands, Batman can probably win. I don't know how broken it is. Same with Johnny. I only know a little bit about him. I don't even know what his stand is, so Batman can probably win. Joylene. Now, I don't remember what Joylene's stand is. I don't care about the appearance layout. Let's take a look at this. Abilities. Focuses on speed. Sure. No, again, I don't care about appearance. God damn it. Okay, so it focuses on speed, precision, and power, making it powerful in combat. Oh, it's the string one. That's right. So, okay. So, the reason I don't want to give Batman a stand is simply because of how diverse and varied stands are. And unlike Nen, stands are given seemingly at random, whereas Nen you can kind of control the direction of manipulation of, right? Stands don't seem to be like that, to my understanding. So again, we're going to assume Batman does not have a stand here, because I cannot think of a stand that would be appropriate and also not insanely broken for Batman. So if Batman doesn't have a stand, oh, you know what that means? That means he can't see the stand. He's smart enough to kind of figure out its rough location, and probably smart enough to figure out what it does in like the middle of combat. But even then, I kind of think Joylene might struggle a little bit, but I think she takes it. Like, the not being able to see a stand at first is just a really good way to win a fight quickly, right? Let's see, what else does this stand do? It is sharp enough to slice through flesh, though Batman's armor probably protects him. Actually, it can pickpocket small objects. Yo, Heike death battle. If you ever end up watching this video, please. Joylene versus Batman. This is some shit I want to see, because this seems like it's wild, bro. She could use her strings to, like, pickpocket Batman's utility belt. Although he does have defense mechanisms around it, so maybe she wouldn't be able to. Oh, I don't know, man. This seems cool. Oh, Joylene can turn her body into string. Okay, I think that's what puts her firmly in struggles but takes it. Because she turns her body into string, and I'm assuming the string is durable. Oh no, but they can break those. Oh no, they can break the strings created by Joylene with no apparent harm to her. Interesting. So even if the strings on her body get cut, she can, I guess, reattach them, and her arm doesn't. Yeah. Okay. I'm actually gonna change this. I think Joylene washes Batman with that. Don't get me wrong. There are worlds where Batman. I'm gonna put it back to struggle. I'm put it to the top of struggle, but I'm gonna put it back to the struggle. And the reason for that is that there are worlds where Batman could just freeze Joylene, right? Like, we've seen Batman has technology to do some crazy, insane shit. He can create some insanely unique gadgets situated per person. But I think without knowing he needs them, he would have to have them on him, and that would be kind of like a luck factor. I think Joylene struggles but takes it. That's just how I'm gonna rule it. Alright. Next up, Jonathan Joestar. I hate to be that guy. I really do. He gets bat-bodied. I think he gets bat-bodied less than Gon. Honestly, I think even less than Boruto. Man's actually no, probably more than Boruto. Boruto's we'll say he's about on par with Gon. We'll put him just above Gon, because I can't have Gon's fucking smile above this serious ass fighter, bro. I just in my heart I can't put him above. All right, so we'll put Jonathan here. Jonathan learns Hamon. Hamon is a martial arts. In this universe, we've already established there's never a world where Batman doesn't see a martial arts, and if it can make him stronger, he doesn't learn it, right? So this means one of two things. Either Hamon is not strong enough to make Batman actually stronger, which means he doesn't need it, or Batman can use Hamon, and then that puts him on even footing. Either way, Batman's martial prowess is just straight up better than Jonathan's. Fuck. So this is an easy wash. Easy wash. Next up, Joseph Joestar. Same shit. Gets less hard-bodied than his grandpa does, just because he's like more of a trickster. But I think it's the same shit, right? Even his stand is kind of useless against Batman. Like, it doesn't do anything, and that's the predominant reason he's gonna be here. Josuke. Okay, this is where it gets tough. No, not kind of, but not really. Here's the thing. Jotaro has said that Josuke's stand is faster and stronger in terms of physical capability than Star Platinum. On top of that, Crazy Diamond is, I think, the name of the stand, also just gets alchemy powers. On top of that, Batman can't see the stand. This makes Josuke's stand faster than something that's faster than a bullet. It makes him stronger than something that's many times stronger than a bullet. And it also makes him able to add, like, tricks on top of that, right? Like, he can turn the ground Batman is standing on into quicksand, and as soon as Batman feels that and jumps out of the way, he's now in the air, which then means his faster than bullet stand can, like, immediately rush him, right? And that's just one situation. I'm sure there's ways for Batman to get out of that. I think, again, long haul, I think Josuke bat bodies him. He'll be at the bottom of bat bodies. I think Asta will still probably body Batman a little bit harder, because I could be wrong. I think I saw Asta cut through a mountain. I might just be making that up. Maybe I'm thinking of a different anime. I don't know. I think Josuke struggles a little bit more than Asta, but still bodies him pretty easy. Jotaro. We're gonna put him right under Ichigo. Don't get me wrong, his stand is physically a little weaker than Josuke's. And his stand doesn't have the cool tricks Josuke's does. You know what his stand can do? It can stop time. And no matter how smart, no matter how prepared Batman is, I don't think he has a way to beat a time stop. He could beat a time traveler. I think Batman is smart enough to build time machines. In the Justice League show, a variant of Batman is actually shown to be able to create a machine that hops dimensions, right? So he could beat somebody who could do that. I don't think he's ever dealt with anybody who has a time stop ability. And I think, don't get me wrong, on the rematch, if we're talking round 2, I think half of these guys up here, mainly the JoJo guys, get moved down to either struggles or needs. They get moved down to needs prep time, because Batman would probably need prep time to beat him. But only after seeing their abilities, right? And we're assuming this is a Batman who's aware of their abilities beforehand, right? Or who, if he could logically be aware of the abilities, he would be, basically. I don't see a world where Batman's able to know about stands unless he has one of his own. Or, again, we're going to assume he doesn't, because that just comes up with a whole bunch of fuckery, and then I could just create an I win because I'm Batman stand, and then Batman wins every fight, and that's no fun, so we're not going to do that. But time stopping is insane. Time stopping, incredibly powerful. I don't think Batman has a way to beat Jotaro if he's time stopped. Next up, don't know who this is, looks like a bitch, Batman could probably kill him. Kirito! Hey, you know what's cool about this guy? He uses 2 swords. Know what's cool about Batman? He don't give a single flying fuck. I don't think anybody... I think even Yuji does better than fucking Kirito. I think Kirito just gets fucking slammed. Even if they're fighting an SAO, I think Batman just becomes the god of SAO and then kicks Kirito's ass. Yeah, never a world. Next up, Wolf Guy from Beastars gets hella bodied. Let's talk about Light Yagami, alright? Because I think there's actually a YouTube video up on this. Y'all can go check it out. It's titled, Could Batman Solve the Kira Case? Right? I haven't watched the video. Now that I've said it out loud, I definitely want to when I get home. So we're going to take this from 2 angles. We're going to take this from 1, can Batman solve the Kira Case? Because that's the only kind of fight I can imagine Light in, right? I think if we're talking physical fight, he gets bat-bodied harder than everybody else on this list. So we're going to talk about it from the can he solve the Kira Case? And I think... I mean, so this will be the first one, but it's the only one I think probably we can put in here. He would, I think, be able to solve the Kira Case. But I also think he would need prep time, which is him figuring out who Kira is, right? Don't get me wrong, Batman is the smartest man in the world, right? I think he's either as smart, if not smarter than Al. And the biggest thing that Light doesn't have here is that Light doesn't have a personal connection to Batman. Batman is somebody who notoriously works alone. And if he does work with other people, he's working with the Justice League. He's not working with the goddamn cops in Japan, bro. What, is Japanese Commissioner Gordon going to be like, hello, Batman-san. Thank you for coming on such short notice. I know we're very good friends, but I need you to help me solve this Kira case, because this guy kind of sucks. And then Batman would be like, you got it. And then disappear. And then when he starts accusing people of being Kira, he just starts beating the shit out of them. Where's the notebook? Where's the notebook? Like, no, of course fucking not. No, so I don't think there's a world where Light could beat Al. Fuck. Damn it. There's a world where Light could beat Al, but not a world where Light could be Batman. But Batman would definitely need prep time. He would definitely need to be able to figure it out. And I think Kira's reign of terror would go on a little bit longer, because again, that lack of personal connection means Batman wouldn't be able to like test things the way Al did, right? And more importantly, I think Batman would actually get very angry, right? Because Al was okay with killing people, like using people as bait to catch Light. I don't think there's ever a world where Batman is, right? But yeah, there's never a world where Batman is okay with throwing away human lives needlessly. So he might go to Japan, and he might try to figure out clues, but then Batman would have to realize that there is a like notebook of death, right? And then maybe he does actually get in contact with like some of the Japanese police, because Commissioner Gordon would call Japanese Commissioner Gordon and be like, yo, what's up? My boy, my home dog, Batman, he's gonna be in your neighborhood. Show him a good time, treat him right. He'll be helping y'all catch Kira, but don't tell anybody else. And Light's dad is not the commissioner. He's a detective, I believe. He becomes commissioner or chief later, but I don't think he is at this moment. So when Kira first appears, no, I don't think he is. So yeah, so if assuming Japanese Commissioner Gordon listens to American Commissioner Gordon, I think Batman solves it, not no problem, but with enough time, right? I talked about that a lot longer than I wanted to. Let's move on. Luffy. Even without spoilers for One Piece, even without the Nika no Mi, I don't think there's a world where Batman beats Luffy. Well, that's not true. If he doesn't have the Nika no Mi, I think it's down here. I think Luffy would struggle, but I think his durability, his speed feats, and more importantly, the fact that he's made of rubber, which dulls a lot of what Batman could do, kind of ruins this fight for Batman. If he does have his Nika no Mi, which for those of you who haven't finished One Piece or are not caught up, I'm gonna spoil it in 3, 2, 1. Essentially, if he has access to the Toon Force, I don't think Batman wins. I just don't. I love Luffy. I love Batman. They're about even in my heart. But I think Luffy takes it. In fact, if Luffy has Toon Force, I think, would Luffy wash him more than Ichigo? These two are pretty close. Well, we'll keep these top 4 like this. Next up, Meliodas. Bro, I don't know shit about this man's feats. I think he's strong as fuck. Whoop-de-fucking do. But there's ways to seal him, I believe. And again, if we're talking about like Batman knows about all these guys because he studied the universe, we're just gonna say he gets bodied. Probably not as hard as. We'll put him below Goat. Next up, Mob from Mob Psycho. I don't know anything about Mob. I am so sure Mob could put up a fight against Batman, but I don't know him. And he's also a child. Worst case scenario, Batman could just knock him out with some type of gas, and then that's game over. Natsu Dragneel. I'll be the first to say, if this was Ace instead of Natsu, Ace from One Piece instead of Natsu, I think Ace would win, because Ace is made of fire. Natsu is not made of fire, he just eats fire. So what does Batman do? Batman uses all of his ice tools and ice gadgets once he figures out that, Natsu can just eat fire. I think it's a pretty clear wash. I like Natsu a lot. I think he's cool. Does he get bat-bodied, though? Because he is shown to have a lot more durability and a lot more strength than a lot of these guys down here. I think we'll put him in about even needs prep time. Don't get me wrong, there are worlds where I think Natsu could fight Batman to a standstill. I don't think there's a world where Natsu ever wins, and that's why we'll put it up here. In fact, for that same reason, we'll move Deku up too. Because I think there are actually maybe a couple of worlds where Deku could win, but I think there's more worlds where Deku loses, right? Just straight up. But yeah, so we got these three up here. Let's move on to Saiki Kuso no Sainon. He's a gag character. He's incredibly powerful. He's a psychic. Batman is cool. Batman is fast. Batman, I don't know if Batman has fought psychics quite like Psyche. I will throw him in struggles, but takes it. Need I say more? We'll put him. Man, is he? This is kind of like me saying, is Saitama stronger or weaker than Goku? I think we'll put him right under Goku, just because I don't think we've. Because here's the thing. I always said that until we see Saitama struggle against someone, he's stronger than Goku, right? Because as far as I know, he can OHKO anybody. We did, spoilers for One Punch Man, in 3, 2, 1. We did see in his fight against Gaara, when Gaara went monster form, he was kind of struggling. But then he learned how to time travel, and that ended the struggle, and then he OHKO'd Gaara? It's weird. It's weird. I'm going to put him right here because we saw him struggle a little bit. This guy, don't know him, looks like a regular dude, gets bodied. This is the guy from Eva, without the Eva suit, gets bodied. Don't know who this is, he gets bodied. Man, my boy. My boy, Spike. Love this man. Love this man to bits. You know what his issue is, though? He's just a dude. A dude who's very good with the gun, but you know what Batman stops all the time? Fucking bullets. Mans gets bodied. We're gonna say less than all these guys, because I like Spike way more than the rest of these guys. I like him more than a lot of the guys up here too, but I feasibly can't say he'd do better than Gon. Tanjiro, I think is his name. However, I think he gets bodied harder than everyone. Straight up. He's just a guy with a sword. That's what we learned, right? He's just a guy with a sword. He gets fucked. Royally, disgustingly, disturbingly. Fucked. Next up, don't know who this is. Probably gets bodied. This is the guy from Trigun. Looks cool as hell. I've never read Trigun. We're gonna assume he also gets bodied. So there's the tier list. Obviously my bias towards Batman shows, because we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 characters who get clean bodied by Batman. We have 3 characters who could. I actually think Natsu also gets bodied. I'm not gonna front. I think I just put him up there as kind of a half joke, but no, he gets bodied. Not harder than Meliodas though. Yeah, we'll do it like this. So 12 characters that Batman just straight bodies, and 2 characters that he might need prep time for to beat. And then we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 characters total who could probably beat him. And of those 12, we have 8 who could definitely beat him. And then these guys who I don't really know, but I'm going to assume Batman can win because he's the goddamn Batman. So yeah, that's it for this tier list. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Again, I know it's a little bit different from my usual stuff, but you know what? Ending the new year with Batman week, I guess. Woo! Crazy! Wow, he's so good. How does he do it? What a great idea! Oh my god! Be sure to leave a like and subscribe. It does really help. I do appreciate it, always and forever. And if you took the time to watch it and you got all the way to the end, leave a comment down below. Comment, where's Harvey Dent? Comment, oh no, actually comment, where's the Notebook? Comment that if you made it all the way here, alright? Just so I know who the real sweets and spices are, alright? But that's it for me. I don't want to ramble too much longer. I will talk to y'all later. Deuces, I guess.